Stasis legendaries are going to be pretty hot in Season 25, and before we get our hands on those 9 new Stasis affinity weapons, our kits are going to revolve around our existing arsenal. Headstone will be the primary perk we're seeking, as the artifact is going to make these nukes. Our scouts are going to be able to break barrier shields this season. The prophet's probably our best bet, as I'm unsure if the wicked implement will actually break barriers. It didn't work as an unstop in season 24 as it has an intrinsic slow. I'll personally be using those shotties anyway, as those two will break barriers. This is the first time we have anti-barrier shotgun. The No Reprieve is a precision frame shoddy. With Pugilist we get 35 handling when we land melees, and kills are going to give us 22% melee energy on those kills. It's got the right hook origin trait for a bonus range and aim assist, and enhanced surrounded bumps our damage by 47%. Our submachine guns will overload. All 6 will offer us headstone, but the Blood Feud, Yavarit and Unending Tempest all can enhance it for those larger crystals, and each of them have an ability generator. Pugilist on primaries will give us 11% melee juice per kill, Strategist gives us 10% class ability energy, and Demolitionist gives us 10% grenade, but this will also reload when we throw them. The Unending is the easiest to acquire by simply depositing those tokens in that thief we call Shax. Our Breachload grenade launchers, that's our single shot GLs, will also overload champs, and with the addition of the liturgy, that will give us a pull, a wave, a double shot and a single shot GL. The choice really just is personal preference. I'll be using the Lost Signal, as I feel this is going to be great at breaking up those ice crystals. They all have autoloader, which is the main perk I'm considering. Just be aware though, this is getting nerfed in season 25 by 1 second, both for standard and enhanced. Pulses are our unstops this season. Both the Psychometic and the Syncopation are comfy headstoners, but the Disparity does the best DPS. Additionally, it's a Hake weapon, so it has that origin trait that will give us a 45% damage bonus against Stasis crystals. With both Pugilist and Headstone, it's a clear winner. Our hand cannons are always popular with you guys. The Dawning Something New has demo Headstone, which generally would be amazing, but unfortunately it's going to be outshone by the bold endings. This burst hand cannon has headstone. This will create those large crystals on precision kills. Dragonfly is going to blow that crystal apart with even more AoE damage, whilst the artifact will turn them into slow and shattered nukes. The Raconteur, for the 6 of you out there who enjoy bows, and yes, I'm including myself in that, will be strong this season, as it's got that headstone perk and it only takes 1 shot to shatter those larger formations. When it comes to ARs, both the Veiled Threat and the Horror Story will be awesome, but as these aren't champ stunners this season, you'll have to really want to use them. I'm probably still going to do so with the Veiled Threat with Strategist on my Titan, as I've got several barricade builds I really want to play with. Now, our snipers, after years of asking, finally have the buff that I've been looking for. With rocket sidearms stealing their niche a bit, we now can hit 60% harder against miners, 75% against mages, minis do additional 35%, and champs do an additional 25%. This deserves a full vid, so I won't go too deep here, except to say I plan on using the Locust Locatus with both Headstone and Discord to feed us back ammo on kills. We've got the Slammer for DPS, but if you miss your Overload swords, I'll be using the Zephyr or Bad Omens with Cold Steel. For LMGs, I'm not the biggest fan of the Quillam's Terminus. Go Recurrent Impact as origin trait as land tank to give us more DR. It sprays out bullets, so it sprays out ice, and Subsistence is going to top it up. It's Ag Clear at its finest. I wouldn't be bothering with sidearms this season, as SMGs will fill that slot, but if you are a sidearm nut, the Liminal Vigil is equipped with Headstone and Surrounded. Now, our Stasis, power and special weapons sit somewhere between DPS and utility. The best rocket is the Ghost of the Deep Cold Comfort. This has MBS Assassin and Explosive Light, so we can store multiple rockets in one chamber. Linears are always decent. We can do good DPS with MBS and Firing Line, or go for function with Chill Clip and Headstone. The Typhoon has been outshone by the Edge Transit, but the Dimensional Wave Frame could be fun utility weapon, with Genesis and Disruption Break. The Chaperone is getting that Roadborne buff, so this will work wonders with that 50% Disruption Break buff. Fusions like the Riptide and Deliverance have been great in the past, and are great tools when not running a Stasis subclass, as they are two of the best chill clip weapons to take on our Overload champs. The Appendance is the only legendary trace rifle that we have, but it's got all the toys. I'm not running Headstone though, I prefer using Slideways and killing Tally, so we're always playing at full strength, as your prob's running that canoe helmet called the Cenotaph. Like I said at the top of the vid, we're getting plenty of toys to acquire this season, but I want to hit the ground screaming. Holler at me if you think I missed anything, always love to hear from you. Make sure to thumb it if you dug it, sub if you're new, and as always, tippy time my damies, what a tie.